Alright, so, today we're gonna be, talking about, Cubs. Well, before I start talking, I have to say one thing to the Pirates and the Brewers, number one and number two of the NL Central. You lost to the A's. You lost a series to the A's. And even better, the Brewers get swept. Even we swept them. We swept them. Like, what? How do you lose to that team? They are literally sucking so bad, and they're not even playing home games. They're playing away games. They got their first away game win in forever. First away game sweep, first 5-game winning streak since 2021. Why? They suck so much. But it doesn't account for the Cubs. Oh yeah, the Cubs. They improved but not improved at the same time. So, it's been 2 weeks since I uploaded. What was it? On the Sunday 28th. We had just lost to the Reds. 5-8 for the second night in a row. That was not fun. We're sitting at 22-30. 8 games under 500. I called it the lowest point of our season. I may have been wrong, may have been right, I don't know. So let's look at their next game. It was a home game against the Rays. The Cubs scored 1 run. 1 run. 1. Yeah. Yeah, 1. 1 run. The Rays scored nothing. We won 1-0. Marcus Stroman almost threw a no. Well, almost threw another. I don't know. I don't remember when they got the hit, but yeah, almost did it. But it was meant to be. Depressing, but hey, we got a win against the Rays. Next game, we score 2 runs. The opponent scores 1. We win 2-1. We won a series against the Rays. I was like, okay, we're gonna come back from this, right? We're gonna take this series sweep. No, we scored 3 runs this time. They scored 4. Who were we starting in that game? Oh yeah, Steely. So we were starting our 3 best pitchers. Just kidding, not really, but well, I mean, yeah, we are, but we started our 2 best pitchers, and that's a trend you'll see. So we lost to the Rays, beat the Padres in Talon's first win. That's strange. I kind of forgot about that. We did tie the series against the Padres. Lost the next game by not scoring runs. Won the next game by Brazil. And then lost by scoring nothing. I don't even want to talk about the Angels series. That was just terrible. I really thought scoring 4 runs in the second. In the first game, I was like, all right, this is where they turn things around. No. There were still 7 games under 500. Still last, 4th, I don't know, I can't remember. And then the Giants. At this point, we haven't played a single home game in the month of June. First game, Stroman pitching, 3-2 W. Okay, yeah, that's great. Next game, Kyle Hendricks almost throws a no-hitter. The longest no-hit bid of the entire season for anyone in the major leagues. Next game. We weren't starting anyone competent. We were starting Hayden Wensky. Lost that game 13-3. In a game where the San Francisco Giants committed 4 errors. 4 errors. What is that? What is that garbage? I guess only 2 of those runs were earns. I don't know. I don't understand. But that's the current state. So after the Angels series, we were 10 games under 500. That's rock bottom. That is rock bottom. That's rock bottom. I don't know. We're in like the easiest division. Let's look at the division. The Pirates are leading this division, 34-30. The Brewers at one point were projected as the number 1 team to win 87 games and win the division. 87. The bottom 3 teams of the Central are scoring, on average, more points than the top 2 teams. And only the Pirates have a positive point differential. The Cardinals did, but they blew it. The Reds have by far the worst. The Cubs are only minus 13 differential, which is really weird, but honestly, I don't care. It's just so annoying. And, there was more negative press after the Angels series, so that's why we won the San Francisco Giants series. But what's also the most painful thing is that we were not only close to getting a no-hit bid, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And we didn't fall through with it. I mean, that's good because they mostly resulted in W's, but it was just tough looking at it. And somehow it's not the worst Central Division. Apparently, according to my White Sox buddy, the Twins were under 500 and led the division. That's funny. What was that? 31-32 when they got demolished by the Rays. No, they weren't. Just kidding. Yeah, I don't know why we beat the Rays. That seems like the most odd thing to happen. The team that scored like pretty much almost a league leading 391 runs with a point differential of 140 loses a series to the 15th place team. Well, yeah, 15th place team in the Chicago Cubs. That's a thing. Yep, that happened. That happened at some point. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. But, so, we're currently sitting at, look at my mouse now, stop, 28-37. That's 9 games under 500. We got the, what was it? We got the, the Pirates next. Not Monday. They don't play Monday. They play Tuesday. They're starting Talon again. Talon with a 7 ERA, but somehow has a better whip than the other pitcher, whatever. He may have 40 Ks, but he still walks too many people. Or maybe the other one. I don't know. Lineup is expected to be hot garbage. Cody Bellinger isn't even getting into the game because he's still on IR. I mean, he tore his ACL at some point, but at season. Well, it was sometime last season, but he's still out. So maybe when he comes back. But the most devastating is Justin Steele. Currently 6-2, doing pretty well, but just for some reason he got placed on 15-day IL with a mild forearm strain. He got taken out of the game because of that. I was like, ah, crap, we're gonna lose that game now. It was one of the Angels games, if I remember correctly. No, it wasn't that one. Which one? Which one was it? I forgot which one was it. Was it the third game? Was it that last Padres? I don't know. I just know at some point we lost him, and that's when we had to put him on 15. That's when we put him on 15-day IL. Really, really disappointing, but I'm sure he'll be back. He'll be back. Also, the weirdest thing is that Seiya Suzuki has been out for a while. He's been taken out of the lineup multiple times, benched. Well, not benched, but I think he's just. I think it is thing like an undisclosed injury, as is what it says, but there really isn't much I don't know to say about that besides please get better. Honestly, I don't even know if it matters that he's on the roster anymore, but it'd be nice to have him because I don't know why not. I just hope that the because the worst thing about this team is the offense. The pitching, at least 2, 3 out of the 5 actual starters are very good. The other two are pretty floundering, I will say, um, but that's just not how it's just not helping. And nothing is doing, and the entirety of the Cubs organization is on fire. I fear that they're going to be panic selling at the deadline, which means getting rid of Marcus Stroman, which would be stupid, getting rid of Steely, which would be stupid. Smiley as well could be gone. I hope they. I just don't want them to dismantle the pitching. If they dismantle the hitting, that'll make sense because we can't hit the damn ball. But if you dismantle the freaking pitching, that's just forfeit. That's just forfeit at that point. I don't know what the I don't know what they're thinking up there, considering that this team was expected to do I don't know better than last season. Last season, but it's just not working. And like I'm laughing, like I laughed at the beginning of this at Pirates and Brewers for losing to the A's, but they're winning against other teams. I mean, I guess we did just come off of a 10-game road series or whatever. I mean, it was after a 9 straight home, but I don't care. So like, there's that. Maybe we'll finally rest up from this day and then go to the Pirate series with much more momentum or whatever, but I just can't see that happening. They're also getting their stuff together. What in the heck is my app doing? I hope that they can get their crap together, but I think the app is breaking on me, which is wonderful. But here's that. We're Talon, Smiley, Stroman, Hendricks. So we're basically starting all of our good players. The last game of the Pirates series, Hendricks, first game and second game of Baltimore, Steely, and then back to Talon. And do we just have a 4? Do we seriously just have 4 guys pitching? This West Sneaky guy or whatever, Hayden. Yeah, I don't think he's ever coming back. If I'm gonna be honest, I think he's just standing for Steely, but it's not going well. I don't know what he's doing, but he's definitely not doing well. That's for sure. Uh, was there something else with the Cubs? There, like the thing is that like it's not like the season is like it's still June. It's still June. They can come back from this terrible start, and considering the fact that this division is hot garbage, like that would like you can come back from that. It's not like the freaking what was it, the AL East or whatever, where being 32 and 33 is a 15 games back. Meanwhile, 15 games back in the Central is 18 and 47. The AL Central, and what was it? Like there's only 6.5 games between us and the top, which is very good. I mean, it's better that we have the team that we just played against, the Giants, is farther back from number one than we are. They're third place, which is funny, but it's fine. It's fine. I need to move my water. Sorry. Um. Well, like, that really is just it. It's just infuriating. At least we're not last in the division. I will say that, because the Cardinals, the Cardinals. What happened? But we just have to figure out our hitting, figure out how to play on the road, and stop playing teams from the East. I think that'll solve our woes there. I don't think we play anyone in the East for a while. Well, the NL East. We play someone in the AL East. Also, that London series against the Cardinals is coming up, which I think is going to be an interesting series. Just considering that's in London. I don't know. I don't think they expected these two teams to be hot garbage, but hey, at least that Sunday game is at 9:10 a.m., so no one will be able to watch it. 9:10 Central, by the way. Um, but we'll see. I think next time we'll probably be talking about this team. I'm not saying this to end, but probably won't be talking about this team until July. It's probably the best one after the Guardians game on Fox, maybe. But I think the progress of this team is better. I mean, we have gone down by one game, but considering that the division is also taking a massive skid with losing to the Athletics, but I don't think, I honestly hope that the Athletics keep that momentum until the 13th. If you're available on the 13th, you should go to the A's game. Well, if you're in Oakland anyway, you should go. You should go support the Oakland Athletics on the 13th. Please do. Also, today is the last day of Reddit, so whatever. Anyway, but let's round up whatever else is in the MLB. The Diamondbacks and the Braves are the top of the NLs, which is strange. Strange indeed. They only have like 615 winning percentages, while the Baltimore Orioles have a 631, and they're in the wild card. The AL is definitely way more stacked than the wild card, but like not too stacked. I'd say that like there's only like a 4-game difference, but I just feel like that the AL has a lot more top heavy teams, but like the bottom teams are bottom. Whew. The bottom two teams, the Athletics and the Royals, 17 and 18 wins. The bottom team in the NL has 27. 27. One of the wild card teams has more wins than those two teams combined. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't go with the Royals for my fan base. I could have, but no. I've been to more Royals games than Cubs games, so we'll say that. But that's just because I live in the area. Instead of being last in the NL, we're 2 games ahead of being last, and in 9th place, 6 places out of wild card spot. The Brewers do hold that wild card spot, so it's not necessarily that everyone is a tank. It's more just everyone is very mid. Otherwise, there are 3-game separation between 8 and 9. Anyway, the AL, what was it? The Rays? Yeah, they're doing pretty well. Although, the Rangers are the first team to score 400 runs this season. Good job, guys. You only got 41 wins. Oh, that's still more than the NL, but whatever. And then the Twins have a perfect 500 record. For the record, the fifth team in the wild card has 3 more wins than them, and the 6th is 1 game away, and they haven't even played the same amount of games as Twins. 32 and 33, lovely. In fact, I think they're currently playing a game in Boston, so that'll maybe change. What was stupid is that, so yesterday was when we dominated the Giants. So I was like, oh, cool, the game's on Fox. I hope it's not on the boring Yankees Red Sox game. What do you know? It was on the boring Yankees versus Red Sox game. So, yeah, I wasn't able to watch it. I don't know why it wasn't on ESPN anyway. What was ESPN doing? Streaming softball? Did you already put that on ESPN too? There's that. Man, I feel bad for Zach Greinke. He's legit one of the best pitchers. I think he probably is one of the best pitchers, and yet he's being saddled with a 1-6 record. I just feel bad that he has to go into his 18th season with that kind of garbage. When your team loses 47 games for 20, but winning 20, but whatever. The Dunning-Kruger effect? No, not that. I don't even know who's starting for the Oakland Athletics, but Oakland's playing Tampa Bay. Oh, that would be funny if they won a series. That would be a series, but no, that's it. Speaking of the A's, they're kind of losing their battle with the Las Vegas. Honestly, I feel like the AAA team of Las Vegas for the Oakland Athletics in Las Vegas would do better than their actual other team. But hey, you never know. Congrats on Kutch being 5th active member of 2000 Hit Club. I salute you. Until we destroy you tomorrow, then L. Yeah. The A's were on pace before that W. Before the 5 W's in a row. They were on pace for a 31 and 131 record. and now their pace is 41 and 121. Just put the pace 42, 120 or something. I don't know. The other Hendricks, the one for the White Sox, is now being yeeted on a elbow issue, IL. Oh, that was the guy that got cancer. I feel bad for him. Yeah, there's that. Is there any other interesting standings notes? Oh yeah, the Cheaters are in third wild card. Yay. Yay. I don't know what to say. The Orioles are 4.5 games plus in the wild card. I think the Orioles last year the Orioles just didn't have a chance at getting the wild card, but this year they probably will easily get the first wild card spot if they aren't able to contend with the elite Tampa Bay Rays. You know what? I'm gonna try and draw the Tampa Bay Ray logo. So I don't know. This is just my best shot. All right, there we go. That's my Tampa Bay. Yes. Speaking of which, we absolutely clowned on got him. So eliminated. There we go. But there's that. I think I'm gonna end it here because I'm running out of things to talk about. It's hard to talk about it when compared to 2 months and then 2 weeks, but yeah, there was something. Half of June. Let's just hope that we can score more runs than the league average, which I think is 5. That's entirely what I want. I don't necessarily want a 7-1. I just want to score more than 5 runs a game. Is that too difficult? I don't know. I don't know what kind of what lineup were we putting out there. Tauchman, Horner, Christopher Morel, Happ, Swanson, Gomes, Mervis, Wisdom, and Madrill. That doesn't really sound good. I mean, I guess with our worst hitting core, we won 1-0, but that was in spite of them doing something. So you know what, whatever. Anyway, I'll sign off for now. I don't know why I say that, but I hope we can sweep the Cardinals in London. That is just the main goal of the season. If we suck the rest of the way, I'll be fine. Because at least we showed London that this team is a superior C, or the superior NL Central team. We are the superior, and no one's gonna stop us. Except for the Phillies afterwards. Anyway, goodbye. I'll see you next week when I talk about I don't know, track and field. That happened. Nah, I just can't. I'd rather talk about wrestling. Anyway, bye.